Hey guys! So I know that last week I said I'd be posting either a little series or just a video dedicated to summer barbecue party prep. Well, the more I thought about it, the more I just decided actually that to wait to post that because I actually want to film all the way up to the party and maybe even some bits of the party and then maybe even some bits of the cleanup to make it a more well-rounded video, because I did an easy barbecue prep video I think last year around this time, probably for the same party. We throw a barbecue on Memorial Day, on the Sunday of Memorial Day weekend every year, to sort of like kick off summer. So I'm sorry that's not up when I said it would be, but it will be up next. So next week you can check back for that video. Hopefully I will have that edited and ready to go. So today what I thought I'd show you is actually a request as well, and it's how I prepare for house guests. So this year for Memorial Day, my dog is drinking. Oh, always something, right? Oh, Lordy. So this year, for Memorial Day weekend, we are having some house guests, obviously. So I have been prepping for that in addition to prepping for the party. And I thought I'd dedicate a separate video to it and do a guest room and bathroom mini tour of sorts and kind of walk through the spaces and show you how I prep for guests. I like to keep my guest room as ready as possible all year round. Now, we do not get very many guests, mainly because I feel like the people who come to stay with you for more than just a night here or there are family, and about 90% of our family lives within a 20-minute drive of our house, so there has not been a need for many house guests. Occasionally, we have a friend sleep over for a night or something, but it really doesn't happen that often. That being said, I think that kind of explains why my closet in the guest room ended up looking the way it does. I sort of piled stuff in there because we haven't had like serious stay for more than one night house guests in a couple of years, I realize. So I kind of let the room has always been neat and tidy and ready to go, but I kind of let the closet get piled up, but I'll show you all that when we get there. So what I'm going to do now is going to just take you through the rooms and kind of talk you through what I do to get ready and kind of show you the room and where the things are from, because I know that there will be questions about that. I must say most of the items are between 5 and 7 years old, so probably not available anymore. I repurposed a lot of our furniture from our bedroom in our old condo in our guest room here. So there you have it. But without further ado, let's go on the tour and then I'll check back with you in the end. I don't know why I waved. Okay, well, I'm standing here at the top of the stairs. Remember, if you've watched any of my house tours, there's my front door and my stairs. There's Winnie. Winnie cameo. Hi, baby. Hi. You're so pretty. And right at the top of the stairs are two rooms. This room we're not going into today. It's yellow. And then this is green, the green guest room. And this is what it looks like. And I just thought I'd give you a little tour and kind of show you around and then tell you how I prepare for house guests. So let's get started. The bedding I got from Restoration Hardware when we first moved into this house 5 years ago, and the bed I got on clearance at the same time from Pottery Barn. So that was in 2007. I'm not sure if the bedding is still available. I know the bed is not because, like I said, I got it on clearance. But I'll just give you a little look around the room. The furniture in here was from Pottery Barn. It was the Valencia collection. I'm not certain that they still carry that either. This was the furniture that Don and I had in our condo. It was our first furniture. So we had this bureau here, and all of the drawers are empty except the bottom drawer, which has an extra blanket, which I always like to provide just in case guests are chilly. And then it has my old jewelry box on top, which is empty, just for decoration, and then some plants and such. Sorry about the fuzziness. And then this chair, also from Pottery Barn, even longer ago. So this bureau is from 2005, and the chair is too. I'm not sure that's still available either, but that was in our master bedroom in the condo as well. So all of the furniture in here, except for the bed and this little side table, were part of our bedroom set in our first home together. So I liked buying new stuff for our house when we moved in for our new bedroom, but repurposing the old to fill a guest room. So I have this, some bunnies, of course, and some funny pillows and such, and an empty basket. The guests who are coming are big on cats, so I put all my cat books in here. Yeah, and I have some old, what are those, National Geographic magazines. It's just kind of random things that maybe if somebody's bored, they want to flip through. This little table my in-laws gave us a long, long time ago, and I don't know where it's from. It actually wheels around. It's meant to hold books and things. And I just have a little light on top. Sort of like adds a little reading element to the room. The room gets good light from these windows. It actually gets rather hot, so I'll probably close the blinds tomorrow, which is the day before our company comes, to make sure the room stays cool, and then they can open them when they want. Because this gets the rising sun, so it gets rather hot in the morning. And then you can see the bedside tables are also from that Valencia collection. And I just have some little bins that I got from either Cost Plus or Michael's ages and ages ago. I used those in our old condo as well. So a lot of the things in this room are repurposed things. But I did buy new lamps. Those lamps are from Pottery Barn. And I just have some picture things and some little cute things to read and a clock. I know those prints I got in 2007 from Pottery Barn. They came framed. I do need some more artwork in this room, at least for this really bare wall over here. Wow, it's having so much trouble focusing. I'm sorry, you guys. What if I turn the light on? Is that going to help? Let's see. We'll see. And I did turn the fan on yesterday just to help get the air circulating in here. And even though the sheets were clean, I went ahead and just tidied up the bed, totally remade it. Because nobody slept in it for a really long time, and I just wanted to give it some life and get some air in it. So I kind of fluffed everything, remade the bed, and made it look really nice. Same deal over here with the nightstand. And this is one of my tips for having house guests, is always provide their own access to water for the night or whatever, so they don't have to go downstairs if they don't want to. We got this little guest pitcher thing that comes with this little cup on top of it as a wedding gift. You can see it has our monogram on it. And I've just put some Evian waters down in that bin on this side so they can help themselves and never run out. Of course, there's a Winnie bed in here because there's a Winnie bed in every room. Now, if we were having guests that didn't really care for Winnie, I would remove the bed, but these particular guests are very, very excited to meet Winnie for the first time and spend some time for her, so I just left the bed in here so that, you know, if they have their door open and they want company, she can just come in and have a rest, which she will do, believe me. Then, over here, I have my old dressing table. Again, another piece from the old condo, that also from the Pottery Barn Valencia collection. I loved this, but it just did not suit my growing needs. So I ended up, you know, kind of upsizing, which if you've seen my vanity tour, then you know all about that. But just had some things I inherited from my grandma on it, some pictures of us, and some little tchotchkes. This little mini Tiffany lamp I got at the Art Institute, probably in about 2006. And a little book. There's nothing in the drawers. They do have organizers in them for jewelry, because that's just how I had it organized before. But there's nothing in the drawers. And then this little stool guy has a slipcover over it, and it is actually a storage bench. So I have another slipcover in there, the one it came with. I actually bought this one separate because I liked it better for this room. It adds a nice pop of color and provides seating that can be tucked under and not take up room. Of course, I have a waste basket. And then over here, this I kind of put in haphazardly, this mirror. I know it doesn't quite fit in the room, but this was the mirror that we had, again, in our condo. It was from Crate and Barrel. I think it was called the Porto mirror. I'm not sure about that. I don't have any other full-length mirror in here. I could have easily put one on the back of the closet door, but I didn't. So I just put, because I had this one, it seems extraneous to just let this go to waste because it doesn't really fit anywhere in the house, and it's a really nice mirror and I don't want to part with it because it might fit into a future home or something if we move or change our design or whatever. So those are the main components of the room. As you can see, there's lots of room for guests to store things. I leave out plenty of coasters so they know I'm a coaster kind of host. You know, I just wanted to make it cozy and welcoming, and I made a point of buying really nice bedding and a really nice mattress and pillows and stuff, so this would be like really cozy. And that's sort of the feel of my whole house, and that's definitely stays in tune with this room as well. Then lastly, there is the closet. I left the door open, but normally I would leave it closed, and I think I'll show you the pictures. I spent a good hour and a half yesterday sorting and cleaning out the mess I had in here. So I'll insert the pictures now. As you can see, I mean, it's been a couple years since we've had like serious house guests, not just friends staying for a night. You know, and I just let it get out of hand. I just started piling things in there instead of sorting them. I mean, it's a trap that many people fall into. Even us organizational freaks have our closets of shame. So I did work on it, and I'm very proud of it. I'm going to show you now. I had already designed the closet. I mean, the closet structure has been in place since I put it in 2007. It's alpha, and I designed this closet thinking that I wanted it to function as a guest closet, but also be flexible for a potential child or something in the future, another person living here. So that's why it's sort of an open form. I just, you know, the great thing about alpha is you can move these racks anywhere. I could put in different racks, I could put in drawers, I could put in, you know, lots of different things. But I have plenty of space here for guests to hang their things. And I'm going to try to keep this closet like this in general from now on, now that I've sorted through everything and found a real home for it. Hopefully it'll happen. The only thing that's not in here that will be in here after my guests go home is Winnie's hairdryer, which is really big. And it just fits nicely in this closet and is tucked out away. But when I have guests, I just leave it in my office closet just to make it more spacious. So I have a luggage rack, which I got at the Container Store many years ago, but I know they still carry that. The wooden hangers also from the Container Store. We have the same ones in our closet. Just made it easier because I bought them in bulk when I put our closets in, having this closet in mind. And again, I have some more of these little bins and baskets from our old condo that we used to live in. I had a more green and white theme in our bedroom, so that sort of went, and now we have a blue and white theme, so it doesn't go anymore. But just, you know, place to put belts or scarves or whatever if you want to just tuck things away. The only components of this closet that have nothing to do with guests are at the top, and I think it's okay to have things at the very top of your guest room closet. I crowd some things. I have these gift bins. Those are extra gifts, and they're separated by family. So it's basically for different parts of my family, gifts that I'm saving for future holidays or whatever. And then my wrapping paper that I'm not using currently lives up there too. I know that's been a question. People have asked where I store my wrapping paper when I'm not using it. Most of the year wrapping paper stays in this closet, and the Christmas wrapping paper goes in the attic. I just decided that. So the closet, again, going kind of with the whole room, with kind of spacious and, you know, lots of space to put things. I think that just makes a guest room really welcoming. I mean, if you have the space to have a room dedicated just for guests where you don't have to store a lot of personal things, I think it makes a really nice statement to say, look, you are welcome here, there is space for you, welcome to my home, and please stay a while. The last thing I'm going to show you in this room is I have these bathrobes. I have one in here, and then I'll show you there's one in the guest room bathroom that Dawn and I actually got. It was included in a package when we went on a cruise. I think it was in 2006. We took a cruise around the Caribbean, part of the Caribbean. And those robes came with our room. We were meant to take them home, so I did take them home, but we have beautiful brown robes from Restoration Hardware that match our bathroom and stuff in our own room. So I've dedicated these to guests. They're clean, they're ready for use. It's clear that they are available for the guests to use, and I have two, like I said, one in here, one in the bathroom. So that is the closet. And I do use the under the bed area, again, sorry about the focusing, to store bedding that went in my old, with my old bedroom in our old condo that doesn't match our room now, but is really quality, nice bedding that I want to hang on to just in case we change gears in that room if I ever paint it or we move or something. So I think it's okay to use the under bed storage in here. I just have some under bed boxes from the Container Store with the bedding in there. So this room is kind of like our old room. All the components in here. But that is the room. It really doesn't take that much prep. Like I said, you know, putting in some fresh water, kind of just tidying up, and then fluffing the bedding, giving some air to the room. And then, like I said, I'll work on climate control tomorrow with the blinds. Just make sure it's nice and cool for them, because I find it's easy to warm up, but it's really hard to cool down if you're hot. So that's that. Now I'm going to take you to see the guest room bathroom, which is located just across the hall here. It's about 5 or 6 pieces. And here it is. It came like this with this bright tile and stuff. It was a children's bathroom before we were here. I think it's really cute. We painted the walls this green color. And I'm going to get, I think, whoa, sorry, camera's having trouble. Some shelves for that wall. I haven't quite decided. It's very bare, but I was thinking maybe some decorative shelves. But, you know, I'm not in a rush because like I said in the introduction, we do not have very many house guests, but I just like things to be ready. So this bathroom looks like this all of the time. I like to keep everything clean and ready for guests who might just, you know, who knows. And I like to keep a variety of things that on hand for each guest so that, again, they feel welcome into our home. First of all, I went ahead and I cleaned all the towels. Now the towels were clean, but like I said, they haven't been used for quite a while. So I just cleaned them today, so they're freshly cleaned and fluffed and smell really good. And I always leave out an extra hand towel and washcloth for personal use, so they know that's specifically for them. But the towels and such are actually on hooks on the back wall of the back of the door. And here you can see the extra robe just hanging on the back of the door. So when they're in the bathroom, they find the towels and the robe and all that, and then they don't have to feel self-conscious about, like, maybe walking to their room in their towel or something, if, you know, whatever. I have this print, which was actually in our old condo as well. And you can see I have a lot of different things on the sink here. Just some couple decorative items like the candles and this little thing a friend made me a long time ago. But you know, a nice amount of soap and hand cream and cups to use. And then I always put out fresh soap already in the package. I kind of keep these on hand whenever I get them in a gift set or just have them on hand or something. I just keep them so they know that they're theirs and nobody's used them before and they're just for them. The drawers have things for them as well. Some candles, some extra soap. Over here we have some extra miniatures of products, more soap, some extra toothbrushes and mouthwash, all things they can use. And under the sink as well there are extra towels and a thing for the bath, like a caddy to put over the bath if you want to read over the bath, and then lots of toilet paper and extra tissues. And this is just how this always looks. There's some Q-tips and cotton balls and things of that nature over here for general use. There is a nice cushy bath mat. And then the shower is one of these kind of shower bath combination deals. I'm sorry, my camera's like freaking out so much. And I just have one of these corner shower caddies in here with shampoo and conditioner and body gel. These products are in a bottle so they don't touch anybody's skin, you know, directly. So that's why I feel okay leaving them out. But I do have many samples if anybody didn't feel comfortable using already used products. But these are really nice. These are from Lucy 10. They're really nice. It's just their, like, what is it? Their regular scent. It's sort of like an olive oil scent, and then their lemon verbena. And a scrubber brush. I don't think anybody's ever used that, but that is easily sanitized in really hot water and soap. And then a bubble bath in case somebody wants to take a bath. And then again, another bar of soap, this time a bigger bar, the same scent. I try to coordinate the scents when I can, as the hand soap, wrapped up so I know it hasn't been used. And that is the shower. And then, lastly, I do provide a night light, and it's automatic, so nobody has to remember to turn it on. When you turn the lights off, it goes on. And that's just so, because the bathroom isn't in the room, then they can easily find their way to the bathroom at night if the need should arise. And that is everything. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Like I said, much of that furniture and the items in both the guest room and the guest bathroom are repurposed from, you know, our previous home, which was a condo, where I had a different kind of theme going, more of a green theme, and that was one of the main reasons I painted that guest room that color so it would go with those items. I did have to buy a new bed and bedding because we only had one bed, our bed, which is a king, and I wanted a queen so it would fit better, and also be a bed that, a future child of ours could use when they're older, like a teenager or something, and want a bigger bed. Then I'd have a bed for them if we don't keep it in the guest room. So that is sort of the explanation behind where all the things came from. I think they really go nicely in that room. I'm glad I can repurpose my furniture. That's why I like to invest in quality furniture. You can spend a lot on furniture. I kind of picked the mid route. Going with Pottery Barn and Crate and Barrel is just, it's not the least expensive, but it's also not the most expensive, but I like the quality and I like the look. So that's sort of the reasoning behind there. And again, just to wrap everything up by saying that I like to keep my guest room that way, and I try not to store too many of my own personal things in that room, aside from the closet, which from now on is going to look like that, plus Winnie's gigantic hairdryer, because I want to create a feeling of that, creating a space for the guests that they can really think of as their own, sort of like a hotel room. You go there and there's lots of nice furniture and comfy amenities and things, but there's nothing in the drawers, there's nothing personal of somebody else's that would make you feel like a little weird staying there, you know what I mean? So if you have the space, which I am very fortunate that I do, I think it's great to dedicate a space just to guests, even if it's like a little under the stairs kind of nook little place. I think that's really cute, actually. You can make like a little mini guest room with sort of like a day bed sort of thing. But creating a space just dedicated to the guests, and even if that means when you're having guests you just have to move a whole bunch of stuff, into a different closet in a different room, I just think that adds a nice touch and a sort of a welcoming feeling to the space. But that is basically what I did to prepare. So my guests are coming in 2 days. So yesterday, like I said, I made sure the room was tidy. I left up the sheets if they weren't. Of course, I only keep clean sheets on my bed. Once their guests leave, I will wash them right away. But since nobody's been in that bed for a long time, I just wanted to kind of give some air into the sheets, put some fresh water out, and make sure the glass decanter thing for the water was clean, and get the air circulating in there with the fan going. And like I said, tomorrow I'll close the blinds because it's been really hot and sunny on that side of the house, just to make sure it's really cool when they get there. I'll open them before they get here. They're here, of course, so the room is light. And laundering the towels, even though they're clean, making them just really fresh and fluffy and welcoming, and putting out fresh soaps, and making sure there's plenty of backup, like toilet paper and Kleenex and stuff in the bathroom. I just think those are nice touches, so you can sort of anticipate, your guests' needs so they don't have to feel like they have to like bother you about something they might need. So that's it. Anyway, that is how I prepare for guests. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I apologize that the barbecue video isn't up, but I really wanted to do a much more in-depth look than I did last year. So that will be up hopefully next week. Seeing how the editing goes. I'm going to stop making promises about when videos are going to be up because sometimes I just can't get to it for whatever reason. But I hope you guys enjoyed this and that you enjoy your holiday weekend if you're here in the States and have the 3-day weekend. I hope you enjoy it with friends or family or just taking some time to enjoy your own company, whatever floats your boat. And thanks for watching, guys. Take care.